Today I've got a really exciting update for you on celebrity and information to do with them entering the river cruise market. Also, what's going on in Paris, and would it be better to visit now or to wait a while? I've got a lot to tell you, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Saturday. It is February 1st of 2025, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, will you please click on the subscribe button? If you hit that bell next to it, you will receive a notification every time we put up a video and every time we go live, so you don't miss a thing. And if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Thank you so very much. Let's start at the top talking about celebrity. Celebrity surprised a lot of people this week when they announced that they are going to enter the river cruise market. So a lot of conjecture has gone on, like who are they going to compete with? I told you about that interesting article that I found about Viking and wondering if they would be competing with Viking. Turns out that's not the thing. First up, I want to let you know that I have it on very good authority that Celebrity will start off with having 2 ships delivered in 2027, and those cruises are going to go on sale this summer. So if you're wanting to try a Celebrity river cruise, that's when we're going to need to be ready to book that. They are also, Celebrity is not going to be competing with Viking. They are going to be competing with the high end. They are eyeing Alma Waterways, Uniworld, and Scenic is a little bit more who they want to be competing with there. And so definitely the higher end of the river cruise market. And the other thing that I think is really interesting to know is we don't know quite yet what the rollout of the rest of the ships is going to look like. They said that they are going to be having those 10 new riverboats coming online, 2 of them, like I just said, starting in 2027. So it'll be interesting to see if it takes 5 whole years to get 10 ships in the river there. And it's just going to be really exciting to see. So let me know, knowing the new information that we have, that 2 ships will come in 2027. Do you want to be on one of those ships in 2027? And especially with the knowledge that they are going to be more in range with your Alma Waterways, your Uniworld, very, very nice. It'll be interesting to see their pricing in comparison, their service, just kind of everything. So let me know what you think about that, if you're looking forward to it at all, or if you don't really care, okay? And I like to know if you don't really care as well. So, and then in addition to that, word has it that Celebrity is going to make another big announcement coming up soon. A lot of conjecture. I've read a lot of Facebook pages, a lot of investment articles, and it seems like people are wondering if it's a little bit more, they're getting their own private island. They've already said they're doing another Edge class ship, but maybe they are ready to unveil what will be after the Edge class ships. So a lot to look forward to. So stick with me and I'll keep you up to date. Now let's talk about Paris for just a few minutes here. I don't know how many of you have been to Paris, so put in the comments if you've been to Paris or not. But one of the places to visit in Paris is the Louvre. And I'm going to talk to you about doing that from a cruise ship in just 1 minute. But I wanted to let you know that just this week, the president of France, Macron, he introduced the whole plan that they have got for what they are calling, I've seen it called the New Renaissance Louvre, or the Renaissance New Louvre. And so, or Louvre New Renaissance. It probably has something to do with translation. But at any rate, this is a really big deal. So the Louvre is very, very busy. If you have ever been there, they say they have 30,000 visitors per day. The Louvre is just enormous. There are so many different rooms and buildings that make up the Louvre. But it has been quite some time since it underwent some renovation, and so that is what they're going to start doing. One of the big deals, though, that is going to be with it, if you have ever been there to see the Mona Lisa, they have the Mona Lisa on her own, like kind of wall there that is in the middle of a really big room. And so in order to see her, you have to try to get up close in order to see the painting. And it is always very, very busy there. And so it's a really big deal. People want to see it. The room is always packed. There are beautiful artworks that line the walls of that room. But the focus is definitely on the Mona Lisa. So what part of this renovation is going to do is they are going to build a whole new entrance to the Louvre. The other entrances will still be working, which is great because people often complain of long lines and having to be, wait in crowds and everything. So this will really help. They're going to build a new entrance, they say on the east side, over closer to the Seine. And then once guests enter on that side, a special room will be built just for the Mona Lisa. People will have to pay separately in order to see the Mona Lisa, and she will have her own big viewing room. So I think that's kind of nice. Right now, if you want to see the Mona Lisa, you kind of have to follow the map and go down, all the different hallways in order to get there. But I think that this will help with crowds an awful lot because some people go to the Louvre just to see the Mona Lisa. You can also get a guide when you get there that lists the top, however many different arts of work that are supposed to be the most well-known. And people will just go from one thing to the next and then be on their way because either they don't care to see the other things or they don't have enough time during their trip to do that. So I think it'll really help that guests will be able to go in, pay to see the Mona Lisa, and then leave the museum without causing crowds and congestion everywhere else as they try to get there. That's my take on it. I'm thinking maybe that's why they're going to do that. But in the end, this is expected to cost $800 million. And the president of France, he was very careful to say it will not be paid for by taxpayers. It is going to be paid for by the museum itself and donors that will be doing that. So to design that beautiful facade, there is going to be a special architectural contest that is opening this year for the designs on that. And then the construction on that is supposed to start in, I think it's 2027, and it's supposed to all be completed by 2031. If you're like I am, when I hear the year 2031, I think that's a lifetime away. But you know what? We're in the year 2025, so that's only 6 years. So here are some things that I have been thinking about that. So not only are they going to add that extra facade, they are going to be doing updates in other areas of the museum as well. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Does that make you want to visit the Louvre before they make all of these changes? Or does it make you just think, oh, I'll go after 2031. I'll see the Mona Lisa in her own room. Or number 3, do you want to do both? Let me know what you think in the comments. What I do want to make sure is really clear, since we talk about cruising around here, is that when you go to visit Paris, really from a cruise ship is not the way to do it. I think that doing it before or after, and if you don't have any other way to do it during a river cruise, but truly to do it before or after a river cruise, or just as an independent journey to go to Paris and see everything, is more the way to do it. When you come into the port there at Havre, it is a 3-hour ride in order to get into Paris. And so you've got just a little bit of time in Paris before it's time to turn around and go back, even if you have kind of a long day in port there. And so kind of keep that in mind. If that is your only chance to see Paris, absolutely go see the City of Light and enjoy it and soak up as much as you can. But if you have the chance to go to Paris otherwise, definitely I would take the excursion time and go see, there's a lot of places to see close to Le Havre there. You can go see Rouen, as you can go see Monet's home, and a lot of beautiful things in the region there, and even down to Normandy to see World War II sites there is a lot closer than going into Paris. But Paris is indeed beautiful. The light is truly pink there, and it's a really special place to visit. So I am looking forward to hearing from you all about Paris, what you think, and even if you've never been, this is really exciting, and there's a lot to look forward to. So thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.